finally got this all done, and today's the day I'm going to make some yummy, delicious food. We have a big game tomorrow. I'm sure I'm going to make enough that Nancy and I can have some leftovers. It's going to be, are you ready for this? Chili, cornbread, and Nancy wants some Peach Cobbler. The Kansas City Chiefs have made it to the big playoff game. If we win this one, we make it to the Super Bowl. So, of course, we're going to have some chili and cornbread, but that's not until tomorrow. I know people will be horrified. I'm making it today, and Nancy and I can have leftovers for tomorrow. Let's make this delicious peach cobbler. Sounds yummy. I'm preheating the oven to 375. I need to stick the pan in there while it's preheating. I'm going to use this big old pan that I cleaned up, and I'm going to stick it in the oven. It calls for, I am totally cheating and lots of people will not like it. I am going to use canned peaches instead of fresh peaches. I'm going to mix my peaches with the sugar in a bowl here, and I toss them with brown sugar. Takes half a cup of brown sugar. I set this aside. You want to see in it? It looks good. Nancy has been talking about this peach cobbler since I told her about it. She's so excited. There is my cup of flour. I need a cup of sugar. Boy, it's gonna be sweet. It's all equal. And a cup of milk. Let me make sure that is what I'm supposed to do. Yep. So let's put the milk in. Milk, sugar, flour, butter. What could go wrong? Teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of vanilla. All right, let's just mix this up. And then I melt a stick of butter. And once my cast iron is good and hot, I put my peaches in. I put my batter on top. I pour the melted butter in on top of everything. And I bake it and then I bake it for 45 minutes. I think my pan is ready, so let's go ahead and get that out of the oven. My skillet, nice and hot, and I pour in the peaches. That was fun. Did you hear that? That looks amazing. Let's pour in this batter on top. Oh, wow. I hope this turns out as good as it looks and smells. Here, let me show it to you. Come here, come a little closer. We're gonna put this in the oven at 375 for 45 minutes. All right, well, let's just put this in the oven then. It's heavy. I'm gonna need more than one hand. Ugh. I'll get fit. I'll be pumping all this iron. Once it's all bubbly and the crust looks crisp, I take it out. Until then, let's make some chili. I just had an epiphany. I was over here fussing with all the pots and the pans thinking, okay, now what am I gonna do? Which pan am I gonna fry up the hamburger in? I don't have to worry about that. I can fry it up in the Dutch oven. And then once it's all cooked, I can add all the other ingredients. Wow, who knew? 10 points for cast iron. I'm such a dork. All right. Gonna fry up some hamburger. All right, while that cooks, I'll go ahead and get the dishes done, and I'll see you in a little bit. It'll be like that. And then back. I told you it would just be like that. I'd be back. Here, this is what we've got going. The dishes are done. Not that you care about that. But the dishes are done. Here, let me turn the camera around. It's cooking up really nice. Smells amazing. Then I just have some cans of beans, some rotel, and some sauce. Not sponsored by any of these people. Just showing you what goes in my chili. right, so I'm just gonna let that simmer. Let all the flavors just enhance, get mixed together. Oh, it's gonna be good. Making some skillet cornbread here in a bit. That peach cobbler is gonna be ready to come out of the oven. It's gonna be so good. Let's go ahead and make that cornbread, huh? Now, I do know that there's a heated debate about whether you should make tomato-based chili in your cast iron. Worst scenario, I have to season it again. Okay, so I'm risking it. I'm gonna make the, obviously I'm making the chili in my cast iron. So I need to stick my skillet in the oven, let it get nice and hot. And while it does that, I cream my butter and my sugar and my milk together. So it takes the butter, it takes how much sugar? It takes 3/4 of a cup of sugar. And it's hotly contested. Another thing, not only is the chili, like, should you make chili in your cast iron? Should you put sugar in your cornbread? Like, they will take away your Southern card if you put sugar in your cornbread. I like it. I'm in the Midwest. I'm in Missouri. We're actually classified as Midwest, but we're also very much Southern. We have an identity crisis we hear in Missouri. We don't know if we're Southern and we don't know if we're Midwestern. So I'm going to capitalize on that and put sugar in my cornbread. So I take 2/3 cup of sugar and pour it all over my computer. Oops. Alright, 2/3 cup of sugar. I haven't got there yet, have I? The butter, the sugar, let's cream that together. There we go. 1 cup of milk, and then 2/3 cup of milk. And then it takes 3 eggs. And now I add 2 cups of flour and 1 1/3 cup of cornmeal. Let me mix that up. All right, the cornbread batter is in this hot skillet, and now I just stick it in the oven and bake it for half an hour. Hey, there we go. We have skillet cornbread. We have our chili. For dessert, peach cobbler. Oh, gonna be so good. Well, this is some really good cornbread. It's got a crispy outside, it's sweet, has a lovely texture. A+ on the skillet. There's my peach cobbler, burning hot. That is so good. Yum. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Guess what? Next week, it's a travel video. So Karen's still in Austin, and next week you're gonna see fun day trips around Austin. Till next time, bye guys.